It's Monday morning, my fellow humans, so let's start our weeks off right with a little bit of Drag Race. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my favorite looks from the most recent episode of Drag Race Brazil. This was the ball challenge where they had to do three different looks. There was a drag a la carte look, candy queens look, and then flying horse realness look. So this was like a food themed challenge for the runways. So these are going to be my favorite runways, and then I'll have a separate video on my least favorite runways. So let's dive in. So first up, we have Miss Adora Black, and oh, I didn't say this in the intro, but I'm just talking about who gave like the best collection overall. So like for her side look, she looks super gorgeous. At first, I thought it was lettuce, because Portuguese can be difficult, but it was called frango assada, so I'm not quite sure what that means, but she looks gorgeous. Then for her chocolate look, oh my, like this is her sweets look. She did a chocolate and it girl, she looks so good here. But the look for me that put her in the top was this runway that she made herself. They had to make a drink or a look involve or like inspired by a drink can, and she had manga, I think, or mango. So look at this look. She made this look. This is just so good. Like Miss Adora Black, you are an artist, my friend. You are a fashion designer, and I love this. Next up, we have somebody that continues to surprise me. This is Poseidon Drag. Like for her, first look, she did like a crab. This crab was so gorgeous. And then for the second look, I believe she said this was like sugar. And then this was the look that she made herself. Overall, this was a really strong week for Poseidon. Like honestly, this is the best that she's looked throughout all of the challenges. I was shook. I was like, okay, Miss Thing, you are slowly changing my mind on how I feel about you, and I can see her getting to the top or the end of Drag Race as she continues this. All right, my last favorite queen, who I think that the judges are going to disagree, which they did, is Belky, and this is what she came up with. I like Belky's first look. I feel like this lettuce was really pretty. The judges didn't live for it. This middle look, this candied look, I can't remember what she was. It was okay, but this last look that she made that gave like Sailor Moon realness, this was super cute, and I really feel like the judges gave her like pretty harsh critiques. I think that she was a solid, like high safe for me. All right, my fellow humans, that's all I have for you in this video. Check out my least favorite runway looks after this episode, and let me know down in the comments below who were your favorite.